What's good, family? What's good? Hopefully, everybody has had a amazing day today. I'm about to go live on my Instagram too. Y'all give me a quick second. And man, we're gonna get into it tonight. Hopefully, everybody is doing great. Y'all ready to kick this week off? I want to discuss today the top 10 things, or at least 10 things that new Amazon sellers need to avoid, right? You got to avoid if you want to be successful. Welcome to my Instagram family. Again, showing love to my YouTube family. So without further ado, let's get right into it, y'all. So mistake number one, or thing number one that you need to avoid as a brand new Amazon seller, is using only one fulfillment method, right? So if you came into the game, for my newer sellers, you guys should know what merchant fulfill is. So merchant fulfill is whenever you're storing the products, right? Whether you have an apartment, whether you have a garage, whatever. That means you're keeping the products in your home, right? And whenever the customer orders the product, you ship it directly to the customer. So that's merchant fulfill. FBA is hands off. So if you guys are looking for a business that you can automate, where you don't have to touch the products at all, Amazon is going to handle the picking, the packing, the shipping, all the customer service. That's FBA. So a lot of new sellers, they come in the game and they get comfortable with one. So whether you're doing FBA or you're doing merchant fulfill, like, don't just stay there. You need to, what's good with you, Banky? You need to experiment with both. I still do both. You guys, if you've been following me for a while, I've been selling on Amazon the last 13 years. It's my financial freedom vehicle, and now I'm teaching others how to obtain that financial freedom. Do Running the same play through this system, right? So if you came in the game doing merchant fulfill, experiment and do FBA, because again, if you're looking for that automation, send it into Amazon, let Amazon do all the work for you, so that you can buy back your time. Because I believe the ultimate goal is to buy your time back, because it is your greatest asset or your most valuable asset, right? So don't get comfortable with just one lane. Make sure you're doing both. So that's mistake number one. Mistake number two that I see from a lot of new Amazon sellers that I mentor is that they don't want to get ungated in restricted categories. I'm gonna say that again. So they don't bother to get ungated in restricted categories. So they go to start selling certain products and they say, hey, well, Amazon says I'm gated, I can't sell this. Instead of trying to work, and most of the time, all you have to do is click apply or request approval, and you're automatically ungated. But they don't even take the effort to even click the button to get ungated on this product that you think it's a barrier, but because you didn't click to get ungated, it could make you, $10,000. Because most people that I teach, they want to make $5,000 to $10,000 a month on autopilot. So yeah, they don't. How can I start box truck delivery? I'm sorry, I am not in box truck delivery, but I can point you in the right direction. I have friends that do that. So just shoot me a DM. So yeah, guys, most people, they don't even, when they face with that first barrier, they don't even go past that barrier, right? They just say, hey, I'm gated, I can't do anything. All you have to do is click one or two buttons, boom, you in the game, right? Now, some of the ones you have to send in the invoice, but never, as successful entrepreneurs, I've been blessed. I ain't gonna say I'm super successful, but through the grace of God, I am doing well, right? I am doing well. And what I've noticed, once I start to get in the room with high level seven figure entrepreneurs, is that when it's adversity, they get excited, right? They get excited, right? Because they know most people are gonna quit. Just send me a DM. Yeah, send me a DM. Most people are going to quit. And I see I got a comment here on YouTube. Let me show old Fox in the building. What's up, my guy? Got to check in with him. I know he doing big things. There, one of my guys I'm locked up with. Appreciate you being in here with the YouTube for me, bro. But one thing I notice about high level entrepreneurs, whenever it's an issue, they get excited because they know most people are gonna quit, right? Most people are gonna tap out, you know, they're gonna tap out submission style, right? But the high level earners that I've been blessed to be in the room with, they keep going. When they see that problem, they get excited because they know once you get past that barrier, it's separating the competition, right? It's separating the competition because they know it's a blue ocean on this side. So this water bottle here, most people will look at this as a brick wall. They get to it, boom, they're going to stop. The successful entrepreneurs are not going to stop until they find a way around. I'm going to say that again. Most people, when they get to adversity, they're going to stop. Successful entrepreneurs, at least the ones that I've been blessed to be in the room with, they find a way around and they won't stop until they find a way around. Do you need an LLC to do this? First, you do not. You can sign up as a sole proprietor, and once you see the business start cash flowing, you can then transfer it into an LLC. I do recommend that on the back end just for tax purposes. You want to keep everything clean and it gives you extra protection. But initially, no, you don't need an LLC to sign up. Just get you signed up, get an account and start making money. And once you see it's a real business that can cash flow, then go ahead and get your LLC, go ahead and get right and get structured, okay? All right, so getting past that. So I'm on mistake 2, right? Mistake 3. This is crucial, right? So if you're looking to get in the game, again, guys, if you don't know who I am for my Instagram family, I know I got some new followers. My name is Travis Cooper. What I do is help people start an Amazon store to create financial freedom where you want to make, whether you want to make a couple $1,000s a month, you know, $5,000 to $10,000 a month, or whatever it is. Do you have to get ungated? Yes, you do have to get ungated. For my YouTube family, somebody on Instagram asked, do you have to get ungated in health and beauty products? Yes, you do. But that's an easy process. Just send me a DM. I'll help you get ungated for free. You know, it's a lot of people out here charging. I heard upwards of $400 or $500 to get ungated. You shouldn't have to pay that to get ungated. It's free information. So just send it to me. Send me a DM, and I'll just send you the guide that, you know, I give my students for free. So no worries. All right. So mistake number 3 is not buying based on data-driven decisions, right? And this is crucial. This is so crucial. So, and I was guilty of this back in 2010. So I started back in 2010, and I would just buy stuff that I think people wanted, right? And that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Whenever you come into this game, you don't buy what you think people want. You look at the data. The data, somebody messaged me today. This is usually a frequently asked question in my DM. What software do you use? The software that I like to look up my historical data is Keepa. Okay, it's KEEPA, right? So if you guys are interested, or if you believe, let me say it this way, because I know you guys, especially the people on Instagram, y'all don't really know me yet. But if you believe that Amazon could be your financial freedom vehicle, you probably need a notebook and a piece of paper for this live, because I'm definitely going to be dropping valuable information that can help you get started. Okay. So again, that first app is Keepa. You're only going to be looking at the data. So again, like I was segueing back into that initial story, I would just buy stuff. I'll look at a product. I say, oh yeah, it look like this is sale. And then I would just list it, right? I would just list it. And I didn't make any data-driven decisions, right? So what I've learned over the past, it's a market. All you do is trust your numbers. It's a chart, right? And if you guys on Instagram, click the link in my bio. I have a couple videos on Keeper on my YouTube channel if you want to see what that process looks like. So you're only going to be buying products that sell, right? I'm a simple guy. I don't like to make business hard at all. I don't like to make business hard. I want a simple business. So what does this business look like, right? So essentially, a sky's eye view of what I do. All I do is find or source, that's the word we use, source undervalued products, right? Undervalued, what does that mean? It's cheaper than what it's going for on Amazon. We purchase it there. We then conveniently, that's the value add that we have, because we all know money is just a byproduct of value. We're going to list it on Amazon at the marketplace rate, right? We know everybody runs to Amazon with their credit and their debit cards out. My subdivision, Amazon boxes, the Amazon man and woman, stays up and down here. People are always buying. So why not? Because if you guys checked out my last live, Jeff Bezos is a billionaire, right? I don't even know how much he worth at the time, right? So the people that make the most money solve the biggest problems, right? So again, reiterating what I said, if you want more money, all you have to do is stop. Number one, you got to stop chasing money, right? I'm going to take a drink on that. If you want more money, you need to stop chasing money, okay? Now, do you need to be the next Jeff Bezos or create the next Amazon or the Mark Zuckerberg and create the next Facebook? Absolutely not. I'm gonna get to your question, bro. I got you. Retro, what's up? Let me get through a couple more and I got you. Trill, I got you, bro. I promise. All right, so I like to be transparent. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, so I'm like, man, I can't create no Amazon, but what I can do, right, I can solve problems on Amazon. So I knew Jeff Bezos created this huge opportunity in the marketplace, right? He killing the game. Y'all see all of what he's doing. I think he acquired Whole Foods. I think they own Twitch, Audible, so many businesses. So I'm like, okay, I probably can't create the next Amazon, but how can I solve a problem on that platform? Now, remember, if you were on this live, the problem that I'm solving is that I'm finding products already in demand, right? So the demand is high and the supply can't keep up with demand. I'm going to say that again. So the demand is already high. People are looking to buy these specific products and the supply can't keep up. So I'm going to find the supply undervalued, cheaper, put it on the marketplace where people are already coming. Boom, you're going to make money the difference. That's basically my whole business model on how I hit my first 6 figures back in, I think it was 2011 was the first time I hit over 100,000 on Amazon. And it's that simple. I don't do anything hard. It's not anything that, you need to go years to school to do. It's that simple, right? What tools did you use? So Snoop, we were talking about Keeper. That's going to be one of the most important tools that you can use, right? That's going to help you make, which we on point 3, is data-driven decisions. You don't buy off emotion. You don't buy off of passion. Unfortunately, that's another mistake that I should have down, but I didn't write it down for this live. A lot of people come to me and they want to sell what they want to sell, right? And I tell them, if you're looking to sell your passion, I'm probably not the guy for you, because in business, I'm all about trying to make you more money, right? I keep business simple. I'm going to say that again. I only want to source products that's already selling, because if you sell what you want them to buy, it makes it harder to make money. People have come to me that lost $20,000, $30,000. Let's say, for example, they wanted to design a water bottle, right, with their brand. Just say they had a nice brand name, whatever it is. Let's just say their name was Smart Water, but nobody knew who they were, right? Nobody knew who they were. And they was like, Trav, I got this idea for these water bottles. Man, Smart Water, this, that, and the other. and they say, hey, how can I list this on Amazon and make $10,000 a month? For one, nobody knows who Smart Water is. So you have to convince people, you have to nurture them, get in front of them many a times. The short start showing them this Smart Water. You're probably going to have to leverage celebrities or influencers to start drinking this Smart Water. Athletes, it's hard to do. You got to pour in so much money to build that like, know, and trust, right? Before people will buy from you, they need to like, know, and trust you, right? In the way we're able to skip that step with an Amazon is because people already like, know, and trust Amazon. So by me providing products that's already in demand, they saying, hey, this is on Amazon, I know it's legit. So we're able to leverage Amazon's like, know, and trust. So you can be a brand new seller and have $1,500 or $1,000 day on your first day. You know, that's pretty much unheard of in starting business when nobody knows you. But through the power, through this solution, this big problem that Jeff Bezos solved, we're able to take advantage of this window of opportunity by latching on to him and then creating streams of income directly from the solution he provided to the marketplace. I hope that makes sense, guys. If that makes sense, drop a 1. The next thing I wanted to talk about, so mistake number 3 was make sure you're buying based off of data-driven decisions, okay? Mistake number 4. Oh, somebody said an example. Let me know on YouTube what example that you want. Give me be a little bit more specific and I'll give you an example. Absolutely. Okay. All right. So the next thing, I see the ones coming in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I like participation. Let me know y'all out there. All right. Mistake number 4, right? Mistake number 4 is sourcing locally and not doing online arbitrage. I appreciate the ones, right? So let me break down these terms, right? I don't want to confuse anybody. So sourcing locally, we call that retail arbitrage, right? That's going to the retailers or the stores in your area. You're finding these sales. You're finding these undervalued products, right? Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you, bro. Good. I already gave the example. Let me know if you have any other questions on YouTube. Yep, I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight. Hopefully you guys find this live valuable. I appreciate y'all. All right, so sourcing locally is more of retail arbitrage, okay? So that's actually physically going out, whether you got a car, whether you a ride share service, anything using Uber, like you got to find these specific deals in your local area, right? Now, if you're strapped for capital or cash, you might have to get it out of the mud and you might have to hustle up. But remember, the ultimate goal, to be honest with you, like I've been blessed to do millions of dollars on Amazon, but Amazon, the vehicle to me doesn't matter, right? The vehicle doesn't matter, whether long as it's ethical, long as it's legal. It's just a means to an end of financial freedom and me buying my time back, right? You know, we're serving others, we're solving a problem, but the vehicle is not the big issue. So the thing that I don't like, if you already have capital about the retail arbitrage, is that you got to physically go out there and get those products, right? A lot of people look for side hustles and business opportunities, but instead of creating a business, all they doing is owning the job. I'm gonna say that again because I'm from the Carolinas, right? I ain't the smartest. Let me break it down so y'all can understand, right? So when people go out to start a new business opportunity, right? They say, "Oh, I'm gonna do another side hustle. I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna create another business, right?" Instead of all they think about is the money, right? What's the end goal? Why do you want the money, right? I'm gonna ask y'all, ask yourself that. Why do you want the money? And 9 times out of 10, for most consultation that I do, is because people want to buy their time back, right? They want to spend more time with their family. They just want to enjoy life. They want to be lazy. And that's the importance of building a business that can run without you, right? So you guys may have heard it as there we go, freedom, as passive income, automated business. You want to be able to remove yourself from the business, right? So let me give you an example, right? Let's just say you needed $10,000 a month, right? Because that's most people. It's anywhere from the people that I talk to, it's like $5,000 to $10,000 a month that they're looking to make. Let's just say that you were a fitness coach, right? You're a trainer, you helping people work out, and you're making some great money. Let's just say you making way over your $10,000 a month. Initially, that is great, right? Let's say you make $100 an hour and you do 10 sessions a day, right? You're gonna be making $1,000 a day, right? Times 30, it's $30,000 a month. And most people say, man, I don't care how tired I am. Like I'm gonna do them sessions. I'm gonna try to add 5 more sessions in there and try to get 1,500. Most people would think that way, right? But the thing about it, if you want to build wealth, that system is not scalable, right? We talked about this on my last live. It's not scalable. So what can you do? What can you create to buy more of your time back? Because and again, I don't have anything against the job, but the job is really giving you something that's paper. Money only has the value that we give to it, right? Something is paper. What's good? What's good? Let me shout out Life as an Entrepreneur. What's good, my guy? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to shout out the family. So these companies are gaining our most valuable asset, which is our time, right? Our time is finite. We don't know when the last minute, the last second is here, right? That we're going to be on this earth. So they're trading something that's paper, something that we give value to in exchange for our most valuable asset. Why? So that they can keep their most valuable asset. I'm going to say that again, right? The only reason the owner of the company is paying you is so that they don't actually have to do the work. Guess what they doing? They on a vacation. They on a different island. They doing all the things that they want to do, robbing us, and if you like your job, salute to you. But it was just something nugging at me back in 2015, where I couldn't do it anymore, right? I just needed to be free. I needed to be free. So they're essentially paying you to give up your dreams, right? I'm gonna say that again. So they pay you a couple dollars, they might pay you overtime, but they like, okay, let me have your most valuable asset for something that they printing out every day, right? And that just, that's just how it is, right? That's how it is. So just think about that whenever you're creating a opportunity, a new business opportunity. Can you buy your time back? Can you automate it? So I'm rambling, but I'm going back. So let's talk about the gym teacher again. They making $1,000 a day, right? How can he automate it? So what he or she would have to do is create an online course. Why would they need to do that? Because right now, even though they're making $1,000 a day, right? Even though they're making $1,000 a day, their time is limited. Their income is bound by time, right? So as entrepreneurs, we believe, at least the circle that I'm in, we believe passive income is the only income. I'm gonna say that again, right? It's a major gems being dropped on this live, right? If passive income, I want you to ask yourself and think about it tonight, y'all. Y'all think about it. If passive income was the only income, how much money would you make, right? If you couldn't physically, wherever you at, whether you laying down, whether you sitting in a chair, if you couldn't move, but you were living, how much money would you make? Would you make enough to provide for your family? Would you make enough to survive? Would you make enough to take care of whatever responsibilities? So if that answer is no, God forbid, if something happened to you, you got sick, like I don't care how up you were, right? The person was making the fitness or the trainer was making $1,000 a day. They get injured and they can no longer train. What happens to that income? What happens? The trainer, I mean, in super duper shape, God willing, they gonna stay in that super duper shape till they get 100 years old. More than likely not, but they break their leg, right? They have some kind of terminal illness. What's gonna happen to their income? What's gonna happen to their income? It's gonna be depleted. But if that man or that woman, while they were healthy, created that online course, right, while they were in tip-top shape, in their early 20s, mid-20s, right, they created that course that could live on forever, right? And it's not bound by time. Anytime somebody purchases it, they have automation through emails that boom, you get that course. We run a session anytime somebody signs up 24/7. So now they've gone from being limited of making $1,000 a day to as much as they can market. Even if 1,000 people ordered it, right? Because it's an online course, they can shoot it out to them infinitely a many of time, right? So I say all of that, and I'm only on point 4. Man, I'm doing horrible with talking, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoying this live though. So make sure whatever business opportunity that you have. So I was saying that about retail arbitrage, finding products in your area. I was saying that transition to online arbitrage. Why? Because you're sourcing products from the comfort of your home, and you can actually use a virtual assistant to do that for you, right? A virtual assistant can take care of that for you, and you don't even have to source the products. You don't have to see the products. You don't have to touch the products. So that way, if God forbid something did happen to you, your system is set up and you can continue to take care your day-to-day responsibilities or your monthly responsibilities, okay? So that's mistake number 4, not setting your business up to buy your time back as the ultimate goal. I appreciate you, bro. Just trying to add value, man. All right, mistake number 5, and somebody already asked about it on Instagram, not upgrading your software once you start to make money, right? So specifically, I got listed here your listing software, but we can pretty much say any software, right? Any software. So one thing about this business is that you could take a little bit of money and make a lot of money. I'm gonna say that again, right? You can. I started this business with $150 back in 2010. Now it did take a lot of sweat equity or hustle, but I was able to scale it by 2011 to multiple six, well, not multiple six figures. I had my first 6-figure year in 2011 and then scaled it beyond over the years. So what I've noticed with a lot of new sellers, because they're making a decent amount of money on the front end, they're not really willing to reinvest back into their business, right? So when they get the money, they want to keep it and spend it. But if you want to create that snowball effect and continue to grow your business, you have to be willing to sacrifice some of those profits to invest in software. You might need a VA, you might need a prep center, which is that's down the line, but you have to be willing to take those profits, buy more inventory, pour back into the business for you to grow. If you're looking to make those 6, 7, possibly 8 figures in your business. So don't get comfortable. Continue to be a lifelong learner. Always look to be more efficient. Because think about it, guys. I know you guys you may be on an iPhone, but every year you can think about iPhones. You can think about cars that's coming out. They're constantly dropping a new model every year. So they're upgrading stuff that's already doing well. The iPhone already selling, but guess what? I don't even know what number they on. 15, 16, they about to drop another one next year. They're going to drop another one next year, right? So constantly look to improve your system. It's never just good enough that, even if you're making the 6 figures, you need to be going back to the drawing board, looking at your reports. How can I get better? How can I improve this, right? It's going to help you elevate and take your game to the next level. Because one thing I believe is no staying the same. You either getting better or you getting worse, right? It's one of the two. It's no coasting. So, if you're not elevating your game, you're getting worse, right? and we don't want to be in the bench. We want to be we don't want to be on the bench. We want to continue to be in the game. All right, mistake number 6 is not setting weekly targets, right? You have to set weekly targets, because if you don't, see, Jack, I see you, bro. If y'all want to get into stock options trading, man, my brother killing it, man. See Jack 130. Y'all go follow and check him out, man. Mistake number 6, not having weekly targets. So we get in the game, and we don't even have any targets. So the amount of money you want to make, like it's all a numbers game. All you got to do is reverse engineer this bad boys. It's a numbers game. So if you start making, let's just say you start making $2,000 a week, right? If you make that $2,000 a week, what I want you to do is reverse engineer and say, okay, how many boxes did I send to my prep center? Salute, bro. Yeah, salute, big dog. How many boxes or how many products did I send to my prep center? Okay. Once I look at those numbers, guess what? The numbers are the numbers. You have to continue to send that number. It's input and output, right? I'm a math guy. Input. So if we're inputting 100 products a week, our output is $2,000. That means every week we need to input that 100. I can't even remember what I said, 100 or 200 products, right? And we'll get the $2,000 out. So make sure you're setting, whether it's daily targets, weekly targets, monthly targets, because we can't scale what we don't track. Okay, we can't scale. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mistake number 7. Okay, not repricing. So in the game of Amazon, it's a real market, right? Other sellers are coming on. People are selling out of their inventory. But if you're not constantly positioning yourself to be that next sale, then you're not going to get any sales. I don't know how many times, I talk to new sellers. They list the product on Amazon and then they never check it again, right? They never check it. They don't have any systems in place. They don't have any process or anything like that, right? But you have to position yourself to be that next sale. We call, I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but the buy box, right? The buy box, over 80% of all sales on Amazon. How does one start? Just shoot me a DM, or either just download my Amazon FBA playbook. That's a start to just get you in the game, and just check out some of my free YouTube videos, bro. And if you want to lock in, you can check out the boot camp that I'm doing next at the end of next month, okay? But check out the free YouTube stuff first. Make sure I'm legit, because everybody out here asking for y'all money. So hey, make sure I'm a genuine guy. And then if you feel like I can be the bridge to help you build your financial freedom business, just holler at me. We'll get you right. All right, where was I at? So number 7, it's a market, right? It's a market. So you always want to position yourself to be that next sale. You just don't want to price and leave it alone. You need to have a system in place, or a software, as we like to use. I use inform.co, but you don't have to use that. That's plenty of them out there. Use that and get busy. I see you, Life as an Entrepreneur, that came over. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the follow, man. All right, mistake number 8, and this is a simple one. This is a simple one here, okay? So whenever you're doing FBA, if you're doing it manually, right? I see you, fam. If you're doing it manually, do not, again, repeat, do not, if you're taking notes, right? I know my YouTube family probably got it down, but IG, if you're looking to have Amazon as your freedom business, do not, whenever you're sending in boxes, or your prep center is sending in boxes, they cannot send in boxes to Amazon over 50 pounds. All right. I made that mistake in the past, and guess what? Amazon is going to tax you if you do that. So the question becomes, well, what happens if my product or my whole shipment weighs over 50 pounds? You're going to have to separate them into different boxes, right? They can't be over 50 pounds. I tell my team, don't go over 47 pounds. We don't even get close to the line, because Amazon wants to hit you with fees, and they can restrict your ability to send in more products. And we don't want that bottleneck to happen in our business. So again, if you're doing FBA, especially if you're sending out that first couple shipments, don't go over 50 pounds, okay? Let me get a swig of water. I'm almost finished, y'all. I know I'm talking y'all head off tonight, but I'm trying to deliver value since I didn't come on yesterday. All right, mistake number 9, not understanding how sales ranks differ or the difference between them based on category. So let's say, for example, if you guys been following me, y'all know I love media because of the high ROI, and the ROI just stands for return on investment. You can take a little bit of money and turn it into a lot of money. So just yesterday, I had my biggest sale on Amazon this year so far. It was a book I purchased from a college professor for $125, and I sold it for $999. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I got the screenshot, because y'all, I know people don't be telling y'all the truth. IG, y'all let me know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all can see that. That was the specific book I paid $125 for and turned it into almost $1,000. After they deduct fees and stuff, it'll probably be less than that. IG, I don't know how. I'm at YouTube. I don't know how I can share that with y'all. Okay. All right, let me stop sharing. Okay, boom. They can see it. Cool. So that's why I like media, because you can take a little bit and turn it into a lot, and you can keep reinvesting. Okay. So I say all of that to say this. You must know sales rank and how it relates to the specific category, okay? So in the book category, let's say, for example, so that we can get some real numbers, if it's 1 million books on Amazon, which we know is well over 1 million books on Amazon, if it's 1 million books on Amazon and I want to be in the top 1%, okay, then that means that I need to be in the sales rank of 10,000 or less. Y'all following me? So the top 1% of 1 million should be 10,000 or less, because 100,000 is 10%. So 1% should be 10,000 or less. Now, let's say you might want to sell Nikes. You might want to sell something else. Now, let's say the clothing category, let's just say it's only, let's say it's 2 million items in the clothing category, okay? So if it's 2 million items in the clothing category, to be in the top 1%, you're going to look for products it's 20,000 or less on the best sales rank. So how best sales ranking work on Amazon, the lower the number, the faster it sells, or the higher the demand. So if a specific product has a sales ranking of 1, like the book that I just put up on the screen, if the sales ranking was 1, that means it's the fastest moving book in that category. And it's the same thing for other categories. But what people don't understand, they think, okay, if my sales ranks needs to be, I need to look for all products 10,000, a 10,000 sales rank or less. It doesn't relate over all categories. You have to see how many total products in that category. And I have an actual chart. If you guys send me a DM on Instagram, just say something like chart, and I'll try to send me the word chart in your email, and I'll send you a chart to help you look for that specific parameter or ranking that you need to be within in each category. Okay, so that's mistake number 9. And mistake number 10, excuse me, getting late, y'all. Mistake number 10 is pricing too low and not competing with your right fulfillment method. So I know that was a lot. I'm gonna break this one all the way down. So if you're doing FBA or fulfillment by Amazon, right, that means Amazon is handling the packing, the picking, the shipping, the customer service, the returns, the whole 9, right? Again, we want to buy our time back. We want to do as little as possible, and let's make the money go to Side Pocket National Bank. So if you have a product where you're doing FBA or Amazon is handling all the work, that means you're utilizing their fulfillment centers. That means the prime shipping, right? Y'all know, I'm pretty sure everybody, whether you on YouTube or Instagram, you guys are familiar with prime shipping, where you can get, your products in a day, or you can get them in 2 days, right? So using FBA allows you to get your products to the customer faster, okay? Now, if you're selling your product, let's go to a real example. So if I had this water in FBA, okay, let's just say in a hypothetical situation, this water was $20, right? It's $20. I had it listed as $20. Okay, merchant fulfill, again, I explained what merchant fulfill or fulfillment by merchant is. Let's just say they have their water, that's where they're keeping the water. It's not at Amazon's fulfillment center. Whenever a customer orders their water, they ship it from their home, and it's going to take a little bit longer, right? Because they don't have the connects or the access that Amazon's infrastructure has, right? It gives us an advantage by having our product at Amazon. We can leverage or utilize Amazon's connections with the UPS, FedEx, whatever other connection shipping partners that they have, right? So we have what you call a prime bump, right? So it's an increase in price whenever you have a product in FBA. For the convenience, people are willing to pay more if they can get it faster on Amazon. People are willing to pay more for convenience. So you never want to price your FBA item against a merchant fulfilled item. I'm gonna say that again, because it's two separate fulfillment centers. Never price your FBA item matched against a merchant fulfilled item, okay? Because you're cheating yourself out of money. You could be making that prime bump, but instead you're losing because you're pricing against, that's not your competition. You should only price against other FBA offers, right? So we're sitting at $20 over here. If you see other sellers at merchant fulfill at $10, do not, I repeat, do not lower your price in FBA down to meet merchant fulfill, because you're leaving money on the table. Our job is to put more money inside Pocket National Bank, not take it out, okay? So that's another mistake. People really don't know how to price. They just throwing stuff up there, and they don't really understand that you only price against your specific fulfillment method. You don't price against the other folks, which is the other side, is merchant fulfill, right? All right. So hopefully you guys picked up these gems tonight. Hey, I know my man, I think your name was Trill. If you have that question, brother, YouTube, we got any questions tonight? If you guys got some value from this live, I need to get back to the whiteboard and start teaching old school like I used to do. If y'all got value from this live, drop a 1 in the chat. Let me know where y'all at. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about in the future. I definitely get on and start doing more of these lives, man. I appreciate y'all. Any questions before we round out the night? I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. My fam always here. Life as an entrepreneur. I'm glad you enjoyed the boot camp. Thank y'all, man. I see the ones coming in. I appreciate y'all. Also, if you guys want to learn, my man said 1,000,000 ones. If you guys want to learn more and you feel like I can be that bridge to help you start your Amazon financial freedom business, consider, right, first, y'all make sure I'm legit. Go over, check out my Instagram, check out my YouTube videos. It's over, I want to say on YouTube now, guys, we probably crossed over like 130 something videos on YouTube. So between the videos and the lives, y'all check it out to just make sure I'm legit. I know it's a lot of money grabs out there in 2023, but the boot camp is only $97 for 3 days. Any sauce that y'all hear on here, we taking it to the next level. Matter of fact, if anybody's taking the boot camp on here, y'all drop something in the chat. Y'all say boot camp. If anybody's on here that took the boot camp, man, I had nothing but positive reviews from that boot camp. We adding as much value. Hopefully I 10x your investment if you join that boot camp. I appreciate you, Fox, man. My guy always here, man. Life as an entrepreneur. Yeah, we definitely over delivering. Anybody that decides to invest in their self, invest with me. Oh, yes, sir. Carolinas. Yes, sir, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, life as an entrepreneur, man. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. So again, y'all, I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I don't see any questions. Boot camp, Miss Williams. Oh, I gotta shout Miss Williams out. I see you, man. My team coming through on YouTube over there. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, all right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. And hey, if y'all have any questions or anything, y'all reach out to me. Send me a DM. Is your YouTube the same? Yeah, you could just search Travis underscore GWV. That stands for Generational Wealth Vibes. Y'all check out some of the videos. Hopefully, you guys get value. You start making money from the YouTube videos alone. If you want to tap in and take it to the next level, hey, consider the boot camp only $97 for 3 days. Promise you, I'm gonna over deliver. We tightening it up, trying to take it to the next level now. So y'all be blessed. I'm gonna sign out before my wife come down here and put me in the headlock, y'all. I don't want y'all to see that on camera. Y'all be blessed. Have a great night. See you on the next one. Love.